Welcome back to episode 21 of the Daily Dollar podcast. I'm your host, Cait McCready, here with...
21? You remember the...
No!
You don't know that, what's 10 plus 11? Or what did he ask the kid? No, he said, what's 10 plus 10? No, what did he say? What was the question he asked him?
I don't know, but I think I know what you're talking about.
He was like, 21? Like, whatever. Art Morrison the third here, guys.
This is the first recording of the week, so it's always a little bit shaky, but here we are.
Why is it shaky? We might need to Google what. Nah, open up Google right now. I'm dead serious.
Oh my goodness.
Open up Google and just type in 21, kid.
This will be good.
It's gotta be, not 21 Savage. Scroll. Yeah, what's 9 plus 10? 21. Know your meme. What's 9 plus 10? 21, play it.
Oh, okay.
We're doing something new on the podcast. I'm moving my mic here. Put it all the way up.
Should I go on YouTube?
It should be on YouTube, yeah.
I'll go on YouTube.
What's 9 plus 10? 21? Episode 21, guys. I wonder who still knows this meme. Am I showing my age here?
How old is this?
It was not that old. I was in college. I guess.
3.8 million views.
Yeah.
Stupid. What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
What's 9 plus 10? Babe, what's 9 plus 10?
21.
No, you gotta say it with the voice.
No,
come on. No, we're not starting the episode. I don't care. I don't care about the time of the episode. We're not starting it until you. What's 9 plus 10?
21. We're not doing this. This is not an acting podcast.
Anyways, episode 21, guys. Art Morrison the third here with Cait McCready. What's the topic we got?
So we did a call to action on our Instagram to see what people would want to hear on the podcast. And the first one that I have here is college versus entrepreneurship.
And that was submitted by Fido, who actually is someone that we've been working with closely with a super part-time internship. But Fido is a kid that I coached in high school, actually. So he's taking a liking to real estate. And he's in school, junior year, has an internship that he hates.
Yes.
And kind of sees what we're doing in real estate. So he actually asked us this in person. I'm pumped to talk about it on here. Talked about college versus entrepreneurship, or using his major, using all of that, whether it's scholarship money, financial aid, or whatever, using all of that to earn an education that you're not even going to use, which is a whole nother episode we can go off on. But college versus entrepreneurship. The first thing I want to say is...
What's that?
They're not mutually exclusive.
Yeah, that was my first thought, yeah.
Yeah, what does that look like to you?
College versus entrepreneurship?
No, doing both.
Okay, so the way that I view it, and I don't even know if this is going to answer your question, is college academically did not necessarily teach me crap. It didn't teach me anything having to do with what I do now. Adulthood, buying houses, flipping houses, whatever it is we do, taught me absolutely nothing. I already knew how to be professional, already knew how to write an email, all of that. And they didn't even really teach me that. So I think that for me, I loved college, and I think it's a great opportunity for people to learn how to be social.
Yeah, learn how to network, learn how to find yourself, or give you an opportunity to find yourself. I say it like this. I have a good friend who's in commercial real estate, but I'll never forget. He was, he was just kind of in the crew. I think he was a younger kid on the basketball team, but I just know he graduated high school, and I went to a high school where everyone, you go to college. That's what you do. So I remember even getting, not backlash, but almost third degree or confusion when I said I was going to postgraduate school so I can play basketball. People were like, what? Just go to college, bro. So this kid, he was a couple years younger than me. Might have even been I think he was a sophomore when I was a senior. So we weren't cool. We weren't friends.
Yeah.
But we got tighter because he was just another kid who took the unconventional route after high school of just not going to college.
Right.
But his unconventional route was, I think he went to the local community college for a little bit, but what he did was immediately got his real estate license.
Yeah.
Immediately at 18.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly how successful he is or how much money he's making, but I know for a fact that the amount of knowledge that he was able to amass in the last, I guess it's been 10 years, is definitely much more than the average individual, and it's definitely the kind of knowledge that you can pass down to your kids without paying, 200 grand for school, and it can definitely assure that they're going to be successful. So if we were to put college against entrepreneurship, and in this case real estate, I mean, I think real estate is winning all day. I think those prime years, like, the years I was most energetic, most creative, most open-minded, and most optimistic,
and willing to dive into stuff,
and willing to just jump in fearlessly, are the years I was in college. So for me, it worked out because I applied all of those traits and attributes that I just mentioned to basketball.
Right.
And you guys all know my story. I ended up playing pro ball and all that. I had a full scholarship in college. But if I didn't have that, 100% I would go for entrepreneurship, because, I mean, during that time, you're kind of wasting all of those attributes, all of that motivation and optimism and energy.
Just to get a certificate.
Just to get essentially what's a certificate, right? Yeah. They like really praise you and all that. It doesn't even guarantee a job. And, I mean, listen, even if you do get a good job, you're still, and this comes to individualism too. Like what kind of person are you? Some people like the stability and being under someone else's control, so they have less responsibility and accountability.
Yeah.
Some like more. So it really depends on what kind of person you are. But I'm voting entrepreneurship over college any day. But my number one vote would be both, for sure.
Yeah.
Like when my kid goes to school, it's definitely going to be like, okay, great. But on top of like your education, what do you like to do?
Yeah.
How can we monetize this? And like, it won't even be when you're going off to college. It'll probably be like when you're like 12.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let's start a business. Let's YouTube channel, whatever's hot by the time my kid is 12. Or like, how can we capitalize or monetize on what your gift or talent is? Like I wish I could have did a YouTube channel when I was a kid. Or,
well, now athletes can do YouTube channels, which is a whole different story. But that's just, I think that's more incentive to go to college and be an entrepreneur at the same time. Yeah. I know I've said this so many times in the past. I wish I would have just got my real estate license while I was in college.
Yeah, I mean, yep, exactly. That too. You could have made some extra cash. You're in the best shape of your life, probably the best looking for a lot of people.
Right, yeah.
It's like you really could capitalize on that. What I was also thinking was, even as let's say a high schooler, and I guess we'll keep it real estate, right? Like, so even in real estate, it's like, even if the kid is learning through shadowing me.
Yeah.
Right. Or learning through, like I said, I mean, even an internship, it's like all of that is great. But then when you also graduate, here's what my point was. College is just as old as real estate.
Yeah.
It's been around forever. Education, universities. So at the end of the day, we're not about to negate or pretend like having a degree, especially from a prestigious school, doesn't validate you.
Yeah,
more.
For sure.
So I've even considered now, like, to help grow our company, going back and getting my master's, so people really take what we're teaching, whether it's in real estate or entrepreneurship or starting a business, really take it serious. If I have a master's in business, that allows me to charge more for my services. That allows me, I could charge more regardless, but you get what I'm saying. People do want to see certificates and validation from external sources, especially in today's day and age when we can edify and gas up ourselves.
Yeah.
Like we can say, I'm the number one this, and I do this and that, and you wouldn't even know we were saying it if we really wanted to. We could start our own blogs and really just pour into ourselves and talk about how awesome we are and get business that way. I know people who've done it. So, that college route is an external validation. Like, this person at least locked in for 4 to 8 years and got this degree, put in these amount of hours towards a goal. It really shows a level of focus and dedication.
Yeah.
That there's not really, jail. Like, like there's only a couple other things that could really show, like, hey, this person was really dedicated.
Right. So ultimately, it's not necessarily a versus. It's a.
If you want to go versus, like, entrepreneurship all day, bro. Like, I don't know. You think of the top few richest people in the world right now. They're not known for college. They're known for entrepreneurship. If you think of the couple wealthiest people in your tiny circle from your hometown, they probably went to college, got an education, got a good job. But there is a ceiling that comes with that.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, it's even with the degree, it's entrepreneurship that'll really get you to that next level. So it's like you kind of can skip over the college part.
Yeah. I personally would always say both. The earlier you start your entrepreneur journey, the better. So
how cool would it be to go into college already as an entrepreneur?
Yeah,
that's because there's no age on starting a business.
Incredible.
There's an age on college.
And I know it was different. We both were athletes in college, so to monetize ourselves wasn't really necessarily
an option.
An option at all, because you sign your life away to the NCAA. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I would always say both. I know that it's different for everyone. I know not everyone should go to college. I know plenty of people who have done well for themselves without going to college. And I think for some people that degree is important, like you said. For others, going to college is important for just finding themselves socially, getting away from their hometown.
I do 100%, because like even now, you and I are entrepreneurs, but our social life stinks. We're constantly locked in on our business. So like if I was single, I don't know how I'm meeting a significant other as an entrepreneur.
Right.
If I was even not single, like I'm not happy with how much I'm not building with my friends during this time.
Yeah.
Starting a family, all of that stuff. So it's like, if I didn't have college, I definitely wouldn't have any friends like now. I met you in college. You know, my 4 pretty much best friends are all from my college basketball teams. Like if you take that away, then there's an even bigger gap between me and like my high school or hometown friends. Like there's like a whole area of your life that's missing. So socially and networking wise and really finding yourself is priceless when it comes to college. So I guess you could even say education versus entrepreneurship would be different than college versus entrepreneurship, because what college actually is, even just immediately moving the hell out of your parents' house into a dorm and living on your own,
such a liberating
for 4 years is like so important than like living in your mom's basement as an entrepreneur, getting out the mud. It's like that in itself is
it's almost like a what am I trying to say, like
safety net.
Safety net, yeah. Like you get like complacent. A free trial.
Oh yeah.
Of well, it's not free by any means, but it's like an easy trial to living on your own.
Oh, colleges. I thought you were saying like staying home with your parents.
No.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. All that good stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's college versus entrepreneurship. Anybody who's headed to college, don't like drop out or whatever. Account of what we're saying, but if you have an opportunity or a talent that you just feel is caged and you need to break out, definitely try entrepreneurship. It's really dope. There's no ceiling. The internet is like booming right now. It's the gold rush right now. So it's an amazing time to take advantage of the internet, which any business, even if it's an in-person business, can really take advantage of the internet and monetize it in a way that, you know, grows revenue with or without an education.
Take advantage of your college and your peers too.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah, on both.
21.
Anyway, guys, Art Morrison III here.
Cait McCready here.
Don't forget to visit UnitedHomeRelief.com. That's where you can get more episodes of this. You can get our online course where we talk more about actually how to get into real estate. It's called the Real Estate Roadmap. Really cool. Go check it out. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. Signing off. Catch you guys on the next episode.
See ya. Peace. Oh, another day, another dollar.
Oh my God. Peace out, guys.
Bye.